with Verna. Verna is a group fitness instructor at the Fitness for 10 in Carson City, Nevada. And she goes back so far that when she started, they didn't even call it group fitness. They called it aerobics, right, Verna?
Oh, yes.
So if you guys have comments or anything, as you know, leave them in the comment section. If you want to reach out to me, you can get me at stevemain.com. I'm really excited to talk to Verna, and we're going to talk about longevity and what she's done to stay fit for so many years. So, welcome, Verna.
Oh, thank you, Steve. Good to be here, really.
So, we go way back. Verna's been teaching group fitness in, well, one of our gyms going
Yes.
back to, I don't know, 25 years.
Yeah.
So, very fit. And my mom always taught me not to ask a woman's age, but I think it's relevant here. So, what's your age, Verna?
Well, I'm 68. I'll be 69
Wow,
next year, really soon.
you got me beat.
Uh,
Okay, so you guys, I just want to encourage you. If you're in Carson City and you're listening to this, go down and see when Verna teaches and go take one of her classes because she'll kick your bottom. Uh,
That's my job.
so, right. Okay, so we're talking about 3 longevity tips, and I'll bet you that you can give us 3 because you're fit, you're healthy, I mean, you don't have injuries. So, what would you say is your first longevity tip or your first piece of advice that you would give to someone to maintain the lifestyle that you have for so long? What would be number one?
Well, their diets. The diets really play a big part. Our food sources have become so concentrated, if you will, and we need to really get back to eating a little bit more naturally and more fruits and vegetables, things like that. The diet, and because our bodies are geared for that, and the diet is so very important. I do teach nutrition as well, so I did learn a lot with my diet because I wasn't that good at first until I learned how to eat a little differently and much better. And then
Wow.
exercise. Of course, I'm going to say
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Exercise is that number 2?
Oh, yes. Oh, very important. And they tend to go together, the diet and exercise, to really make a good partnership there. Uh, I, I found exercise to be very enlightening as well as helpful to your body. You know, when you start exercising, different exercises don't have to be the same stuff, but just different things that you enjoy. It tends to really focus on your whole body and your mind, and you'll want to do these things. So, I know a lot of people hear the word exercise and they think of push-ups and that's it, but there's so much to exercising, so many different formats and ways. I've learned that through all these years that I've been going to different conventions and workshops and learning so many different things, strategies. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and it sure has changed a lot, but I totally agree with you for of course on those 2 things because you and I were fitness professionals. That's what we do. That's what we've done all our lives. And yeah, you got to even be more cautious about what you put in your mouth now, eating organic, making sure your water's filtered and all that stuff. But um, definitely 2 big ones and 2 easy ones. So
yeah.
give us one more. What's a third tip that you can give people for longevity to have the level of fitness and health that you have?
Well, always looking to find ways that keep you happy and satisfied, and because I've noticed people of the day are very stressed out and they don't even realize it. And stress is not a good thing to have because stress is what we call a silent killer there, actually. But people don't realize how stressful they are because everything is geared fast and furious, if you will. but I think people really need to slow down their pace and really realize what their body is going through when they're too much involved in something. We really need to take time. I've been there myself. We really need to take time and need good rest. So good rest to keep you from being so stressed out, and it helps you even think a little clearer. If you got a good rest and good eating and exercise, all those will help you maintain a nice body and mind. And you need all that to really focus on life. And I find that I have stopped being so stressed out myself. I had to change some things myself. 'Cause like I say, a lot of people don't even realize how stressed they are. So,
That is such good advice. I'm so glad that we had you on here because stress, you're right, it's silent. It's a
yes.
silent killer, and people don't even realize. But you know what? If stress hits you a little bit, you can check your blood pressure. It'll bump up.
Hmm.
It'll go up significantly when you're a little bit stressed out. And that's a way for me to measure. I don't really live a very stressed out life, but if if something comes up that stresses me a little bit, I'll notice in my blood pressure because I'm checking it all the time. And so that is such a good point and a good one to bring up is the stress.
Yes.
So because it you don't realize it sometimes that
Right.
you're stressed out in all the different ways that it can affect your body. So try to avoid stress. And I think I kind of got from you at the beginning there, you're talking about for you, find something, maybe a passion or something that you enjoy. If you're doing something that you enjoy, like exercise or whatever, guess what? It's hard to be stressed when you're doing something that you enjoy.
Yeah.
So, Verna's tips: diet, clean diet, healthy, exercise, and find ways to avoid stress.
Yes. Oh, yes.
So, I want to encourage you guys, if you want to meet Verna, go down to the Fitness for 10 in Carson City. She said I guess you're doing some coaching, some nutrition stuff. Is that true?
Oh, yes, I have. Yes.
Right. Okay. So if you have questions for her, you want to meet her, take a class, go down and see her. Um, and like I said, take a class, ask her questions. We love helping people. So you're not offending us. We want to help any way that we can help you be healthier or move into a better life than we want to do it. So
Oh,
um,
yes.
thanks for being with us, Verna.
Oh, you're so
Hopefully we can
welcome.
do this again. And you guys go down and see her, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. I really enjoyed this, Steve, really.